A lot of people will say this is a drawing. It's not. I've had an idea, an epiphany, if you would. Today we're going to be doing an art stream, but we're going to be doing it a little different than your more conventional artist, because those who break bounds are the ones that deserve to be remembered as great. So we're gonna be doing a little bit of a first person art stream. We're not gonna be making a pretty painting. We're gonna try and make an animation. I had like a little idea for like a Skyrim animation, but I was like, no, and nobody really likes to watch like animators animating stuff. So I'm gonna turn off the stream that I've been watching in the background. It's just too much sensory information. A lot's going on right now. So I got my little storyboards here. I kind of got to angle my head oddly so you can see it. Yeah, I can hold it up to you. I can hold it up to you. So this is like the first storyboard. We're just gonna start off by storyboarding this. If you're making an animation, you definitely you want to start off with something that's not ambitious. So we're gonna try and make a little unambitious animation right here, and it's gonna be a little comedy based. It's gonna have a couple of good jokes. I don't know. I came up with this in the middle of the night. So anything you come up with in the middle of the night is debatable the quality. Honestly, being able to see this with my eyes through the screen makes it a little bit easier to like what's the word? Like evaluate the proportions of the drawing. You can't really tell what's going on here, but these are supposed to be like legs, like taking little steps down. This is gonna be a Skyrim animation here. I'll even label it for you. How the fuck do I spell Skyrim? Skyrim. Rim. Don't judge me. So we're gonna try and have just a couple of shots. For any animation you're gonna be making, you're gonna want to start off with a storyboard. Uh, you can storyboard in 3D software, but I tend to like to storyboard on paper, just because paper feels better in my hand, and it's really hard for me to get motivation to do like a Blender storyboard and then turn that into an animation. It's just how my brain works. I hope this camera's frame rate is not bothering you. That is a frame rate. All right. Anyways, so we're just gonna sort of be brainstorming for this first segment. So the idea is like his legs come down, and this bit is gonna be based off of the in Skyrim. You know how when you're like fighting like draugrs and stuff like that. If you have like if you're like playing on like legendary difficulty, they're really tanky, and it's not really fun to fight them when they're that tanky. Uh, I don't know. At least if you're playing the way I do, I tend to play like a wizard mage build or whatever. And you're just spraying fires. Psh, you're just holding the button down. But like they take forever to die. But if you step on a trap, specifically one kind of trap, which is like a big swinging door, you tend to see that in like the first like quest. There's a big swinging door that just knocks the Draugr completely on his ass, and that's essentially going to be the premise for this basic thing. And you want to have very unambitious shots. I bought this book recently where it's like the keys to animation or whatever, made by like a pro, and he's like, if you want to avoid work, why are you in the animation industry? And I say to that, fuck you. You don't know what you're talking about. Avoiding work is the most fun part of animation. It's the freedom that your soul gets. All right, but let's get back to the actual like drawing part. Two little legs coming down, and then I think it'd be good to have like a little headshot where we can just like we can establish that it is in fact a Draugr. A Draugr. Forgive me, I'm not the greatest drawer. I'm not the greatest Draugr, but I'll get a little something for you, a little something basic. Draugrs have like Ugly faces. I do have a reference over here. Here, let me show you the reference I got. There we go. Yeah, this is a good reference because you can see his little like feet. You can see his little feet. I can point. I can reference with my hands. This is nice. So I'm thinking he's just gonna have like closed little eyes. Joggers have blue eyes, like bright blue eyes. That's a good detail to remember. Eh. He also has like a. This one in particular has like a little beard. I was thinking of like doing a. He just looks like a dad with a mustache. I was thinking of doing like a broken jaw, like hanging by like shreds of whatever. That's not important. Don't get caught up in the details. It's best to just get something out there, you know. Do they have hair? Draugrs have hair. They have little Nordish hair. They have ancient Nordish hair. This is a rather handsome Draugr, I must say. He's also like he can't be like happy. He's like too content. Like he's just chilling as a Draugr. We need him to be like miserable about it. He's not having a good time. We also haven't drawn a nose. Do Draugrs have noses? They do, kind of. They also don't need to do a perfect nose. Ooh, a little triangle. I think a little triangle works just fine. So what's the like audio gonna be like? Now this is gonna be a little embarrassing because I'm gonna have to like come up with like a funny joke like on the spot on live stream, and like that's a little embarrassing, you know, trying to like get something, get a good concept finished in front of a live audience. My live audience of hold up, let's check it out. One viewer being me. But I'm thinking it's gonna be like there's like a sound wave or something coming over here. And it's gonna like it's the Draugr he's getting out from his little like his bed crest or whatever, you know, on how they're like they're stuffed in like a little shelf. They're stuffed in their cubby hole. He's taking a step out, you know, just breathing it in. And then kind of wish I knew what this area looked like. I do have it in my brain because I was playing the game recently. And you don't want to have too many shots because every shot is gonna need to be like its own like background with like coloring and shading and all this crazy stuff. You know, it's best to keep it simple. You don't the perfect is the enemy of the good when it comes to making good stuff. And I'm not trying to make the next magnum opus right here. I'm just trying to make a little something, a little some. This is gonna be like the wall. Now, what kind of position do I want it to be in? The idea is gonna be the Draugr gets up. He's like distracted by the player character like calling him over. He's gonna be like, "Here, boy," and then he's gonna like walk over, and he's gonna be like, you know, obviously just like doing his normal pathfinding thing, and you step on the like little pressure plate that they have, like the air bending pressure plate. You know what I mean? It's got like swirlies and stuff. That seems fine. What kind of angle is this? It's like up. Yeah, he'll step his little bony foot onto it. Yeah, it's good enough. You can have some like tiles, stones, and cracked labyrinthine rocks, piedras. I don't know if that's how you spell. I don't know if that's how you say stone in Spanish. I think it's piedras. Anyways, little rocks and all sorts of malarkey all around here. I don't know what kind of position I want this guy to be sitting in. Because I feel like I initially imagined him like peeking around the corner, like over here. But I also kind of imagine him like in the middle, just chilling. He is gonna have the Skyrim iconic helmet because you gotta. Maybe he'll be like hands up, He'll be like, oh, this way. I like the idea of him sitting though. You know what? We could have like a little like there's like some stairs, and he's sitting on the stairs. Alrighty, drawing skills don't fail me now. We're drawing somebody sitting down. Yeah. Leg goes up, leg goes down. Leg goes up, leg goes down. He's kind of sprawled out that way. Not sure if you can see it. Hold up. Kind of like sprawled out. He's a little bit too receptive to the Draugr at this moment. Well, you know what? Maybe he'll be like when he's like, when you're like tired and you're popping a little squat. You're taking a rest. He's not exposing himself to the Draugr. Don't be so crass. Stairs go like this, and I think it goes to like a cutoff. Not the greatest, but this is just a storyboard. This doesn't have to be like perfect. This is just to get the idea. And then Uthgerd's gonna be right here. Uthgerd is the lady in Whiterun. Yeah, in Whiterun, in the bar that you like fist fight. She was my favorite character, or not character, my favorite companion, because she started off with like high quality steel armor, and I fucks with that. As opposed to like Lydia, who would just like complain the whole time. I want to make it good so you can like see it. You can get a high quality image, a high quality image. Yeah, they're just gonna be like standing. They're a little bit broad right now. Uthgerd's been having one too many sweet rolls. That seems good. And then for whatever reason, I can't not imagine a big archway. Oh, you know what? We could do the like the Skyrim doors. You know what I'm talking. You know the Skyrim doors. Hold up. I gotta look up the Skyrim doors. I feel like it would be easier if I just looked at like Draugr images. Nope. Nope, it's not easier. Give me them Skyrim doors. Excuse me, I got a burp. Do not have sparkling water before streaming. Nah, we don't want this door. We want a specific door. We want a very Pacific door. They love the Dragon Claw doors. Nah, I don't want the skeleton door either. There's one kind of door that I'm looking for. I might be getting caught up in the details though. If I can't find a good reference, ooh. Ooh. That's a good door. Yeah. How do we even draw that? It's like a upside down diamond with like fangs, kinda. Alrighty. And there's gonna be a person blocking this 95% of the time, so just gonna do a little doodle of it. A little yatata, a little yatata. Seems fine. So he takes a little step, he hears a sound, and looks over. Oh, he looks over and he sees the people waiting for him. He takes a step on the pressure plate. I don't know if I want to do the pressure plate step first or if I want to have like a leading up shot. Where it could be like a hallway view, maybe. Maybe it would just cut back to this. So it'd go like 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 2, and then 2 to 4. Yeah. Very smooth. Very easy to tell what's going on. He could look over and maybe like make a little shift or whatever. Just have him move across the screen or something. You want to keep your things to like 6 shots. 6 to 9 shots max. Because if you get past that, you can't really do it in a week unless you're like the goat and you like work really hard. Not my thing. But you know, like I'm kind of tempted because it's like I feel like just the random pressure plate step. No, because here's the thing. He's gonna be calling for. He's gonna be like, here, boy. Yoo-hoo, here, boy. Here, water boy. And then I feel like that's a good enough like idea to like convey that there's gonna be a droger taking a step. You do want to think your drawings through. Not think your drawings through. You want to think your like animation through before you start getting into it. Because if you start getting into it first, you're gonna get creative creep. You're gonna create more shots and more shots and more shots. And I just find it's better to make a project, finish the project, move to the next project. And then honestly, we could cut back to this shot right here. Maybe change up the background. Because this guy is just gonna be like he's gonna get thwacked by the gate. I could do the back. I could do the back of the thing. I could do the back of his head, and then the gate could like swing onto his face. I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. Yeah. Love drawing the back of a head as opposed to the front of a head. I'm horrible when it comes to placing eyes and noses and eyebrows and all that stuff. Just not my forte. Not my forte, hombre. And this will be like the back of this shot, right? Yeah, so we can reuse that background. I love efficient use of backgrounds because I'm not much of a background drawer. Not much of a background drawer. You know? And then the gate will just like, it'll swing through, right? It'll be like here. This line is bothering me. Can you see this? You can see this, good. It would make me very upset to look back at this drawing, to look back at the footage, see that just like nobody can tell what the fuck I'm talking about or where I'm drawing or what I'm doing. You can see my little frolic of hair. I think that adds to the effect though, you know? And yeah, like the gate just like comes crashing down on him. A little bit hard to tell in the storyboards, but we'll figure that out in the animation. What? Okay, here's the thing. He has no neck. I have realized an error. Yeah. And this one, he's just like he's all muscle bound. You know, he's crazy. But in this one, we got a little bit more of a human neck view. That would definitely help sell the fact that there's a gate swinging on him. That the gate is swinging. Yeah. So then here's like the money shot right here. This shot's gonna be the money shot. That's gonna sell the first joke. The idea is like Draugr is introduced, the quirky character calling him over to realize that he was just being lured onto the pressure plate for the thing to like swing on him. So now we need like the deliver the deliverance of the like funny. Sometimes you just gotta ponder. Sometimes you just gotta ponder in silence. Give me a second here. Give me a second to check my phone here. While I'm imagining, I can doodle his hair a little bit better. Well, now we're back at the same problem where he has no neck, but it's actually just defined by his hair. Anyways. Ah, I've got it. It'll be a sideways view. The gate'll like you'll see like just the very beginnings of the gate. Like this. This is gonna be like this is the gate as it like swings through. Imagine this like turn it like 90 degrees. This is gonna be the right side. And then all his like bones and shit. All his little Draugr bones and hopes and dreams are gonna be flung this way. That's either going to be very fun or very horrible to draw. Or not draw, animate. Well, I mean, I suppose that is drawing. See, he's not happy about it. He's very upset. Get the torso. Get his little shin guards. I took a lot of care to make sure that I drew some shin guards for him. Because I couldn't imagine what Draugrs look like. In the initial drawing I had, ooh, I can actually show you. I always forget I can show you. In this drawing, he has no shin guards. We're just gonna give him shin guards though. We're gonna imagine he's like a cool guy. He's like a cool Draugr that like people respect. He's like a Draugr Death Lord. He's not like one of those low class Draugrs. He's one of the annoying ones with a lot of HP. Just add a little bit more to the gate. And once he's like knocked away, just trying to do a little background here, just something. It's kind of scribbling it up, but that's fine. It's fine. There we go. Get a good view. Get a good look at it. Next shot. Ooh, that is a horrible line. That is not a square. My whole desk is shaking. Not sure if you can really tell. So this shot, we're gonna get like a view of the guy who's doing all of this madness. I do not know what the Skyrim helmet looked like. That's okay though. Yeah, his arms could be up. He'll be like shouting and be like, "Yoo-hoo!" Then we hit him with a close up. Oh, broke my lid. Like the like metal part, and these would be like the wood boards. Don't want to get too careless with these drawings. It's very easy for me to care too little about how the quality of the drawing looks, and then it's just like, what do you even work? You don't even have anything to work with. I'm actually gonna delete this. Delete this. I'm gonna erase this with my eraser in real life because I'm not on a computer. And we're just gonna have, we're gonna pull up a reference of the Dragonborn. Dragonborn. Okay, well, that's actual dragons. Thanks, Skyrim. Come on. How are you gonna? How is Dragonborn more D&D related than Skyrim related? Ah, that's what the helmet looks like. Yeah, let's go to the OG image. And I want him to be like he's chilling, you know. He's like he's popping a bottle. He's popping a bottle of ale. You know those little iconic bottles of ale that are around everywhere. I'm focusing too much on the background for this drawing. I'm not. I need to get the actual like. What's it called? I need to get the actual character in there. It's like chilling back. He's chilling back. He's got his hand out this way, and he pops it. Hold up. Let's get a. Oh, I don't want to fuck with my camera though. If I fuck with my camera, it might be impossible to get it back to a decent spot again. Right, anyways, I gotta get to work. Get to work. Erase this shit. We'll have the dude. He's got downward facing horns. So like a little something like, yeah, a little something like, yeah, a little. Mm-hmm. They caressed. They are carrested. I just made up that word. What's the word? They got little like vertebrae upon them. It's like a bell shape. It's like a mask. Oh, interesting. It was like this a little, kinda. What are the eye holes? They're like Nike symbols. This is kind of working. Kinda. Actually, pretty happy with that. The mouth is a little too low. This is just supposed to be like nose protection. And then it's supposed to be like your chin that pops out. It's a little like, yeah. Yeah, now we're cooking. It's like he's reaching over. Hold up, I gotta turn my heater down. I have been having a horrible time of controlling my temperature recently. It's too hot, too cold. I live in a kind of like a shed, you know. It's got like some insulation. It's mostly just like sound protection though. But there's like look over here. There's just a big gap in my door where all the cold air can come in because it's starting to be winter. And I got two heaters on right below me, so I'll have like 30 seconds of absolute comfort, and then it'll be like really, really hot because I'm wearing like a long sleeve shirt, or it'll be like really, really cold because I'm not wearing like anything because I got the heaters going. So he'll have like a little thing of ale, a little cork. Yeah. She'll be smiling. He's having a good time. He just tricked a Draugr. And he'll have his like hand doing one of these. One of these. Because he's got the bottle in his hand and goes like. So I guess that's the hand shape. Kind of like if you're doing like a hand puppet type thing. Mostly like thumb based. I don't know if you can like tell that there's like a meat thing there. I think it'll work out. It'll convey. So we'll have like a hand. This is a horrible hand. Like a thumb. Like the back of the wrist. Leading down. Wrap. What's the? Does he have? No, he doesn't have any shoulder protection. Not on that side, at least. Very important to keep it accurate. Keep it accurate to the lore. That hand is very wonky. Maybe I could have the cap be over here? Maybe. Wait, no. Because the back of the hand should appear after the like cork. So a little something like that. Hold on, let me show you. Let me show the teacher my work. I hope you got a good view of that. My little chicken scratch. So like he's gonna be like, you know, I love my job essentially. He's gonna be just goofing, just chilling, having a good time. He'll be like, never gets old. That'll probably be what he says. Never gets old. And then I want it to be like Uthgerd talking shit, being like, where's the honor in this? I could take out this whole fortress by myself. Whatever. How are we gonna do that shot? How are we gonna do that shot? You know what? My Uthgerd, I gave her a dwarven helmet, so we're not even gonna be drawn. Well, you know, let's take a look at Uthgerd. Uthgerd, the Unbroken. Badass name for a character. This the lady. I could never tell what was going on with her hair. It's like it's pulled back into like pigtails or something. That is not Uthgerd. Don't fucking lie to me like that. And she always has this one freaking sword right over her shoulder. You can tell I'm trying to censor myself because I don't know how much cursing I plan on doing. She got the drippiest armor though. Like it's even got the like loin like cloth thing. It's like a barbarian's like apron. Shit's badass. I love her fucking armor. That's some good ass armor design. What the hell? The fucking modding community needs to be stopped. All right, this whole stream can't just be me staring at Uthgard. Uthgard. Oh, how am I gonna stylize this? What's a dwarven helmet look like? Dwarven helmet, Skyrim. it's kind of drippy. It's kind of drippy as well. So like be like a little. There a nose piece? There is a nose piece. It's got like a really weird mouth. It's got like a yeah, not the greatest, not the greatest dwarven helmet, but a dwarven helmet. Like I'm just giving her a big mustache. See, this is the type of drawing that I typically end up with, where it just makes no sense. You can't tell what's going where. That's okay. That's part of the process. Just don't be a scared. Don't be a scared. Don't be scared to erase and redo every now and then. Honestly, it actually just gave me an idea where I could make the nose a little bit more crooked, kind of like that. I think that helps the look a little bit. You make these eyes bigger. Yeah, yeah. A little lower on there. How does that front piece look? A little bit like that. And then there's like a beard. It's a very nice helmet design because it's like it kind of has the concept of like a beard on it, but like it doesn't look bad when Uthgerd wears it. It just looks like badass. It just looks like neck protection. Whoever designed the 3D models in Skyrim was cooking. Got like a pointy chin too. A little something like this. A little something like this. Yeah, that's looking like a dwarven helmet. Here I was doubting myself. Yeah. Something like that. We could do like a something like that. Something's off. I need to do like this. It's like a beam. Oh, don't bring me to some random site. Yeah, there's like a bisecting like beam right on the face. Right here. Sort of helps with the silhouette. Very, very bad for trying to draw. That's fine. That seems fine. This will just be like a whatever background. So she'll be like, "What the hell are you doing? What the hell?" Do you like my Uthgerd impression? It's not the greatest. I'm working on it. So I think this will be like Uthgerd like bad mouthing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You can't see what I'm doing. Perdónenme. So it'll be like Draugr gets up. We see the Draugr's face. We realize that he's getting called. Who? By this guy. This guy, he walks over, but it's implied that he walks over because he just got called. You see the steps. He takes a step on the pressure plate, and then you see the back of his head as the gate swings upon him, and then you just get to see the bones and the heads and shit flying, and then you get to see the player character un, un unpopping a little thing of honey brew mead, being like, I love my job. I'll never get old. And then Uthgard is like, WTH, my dude. She'll be talking about like honor and stuff. We'll worry about the actual like scripting later. Like, what the hell are you doing? You dragged me all the way down here just to blah blah blah. And then here's the real kicker. Okay, so she'll be like, I could take it down this whole dungeon myself. Why are you wasting time like this? And then the player character will be like, all right, Uthgard. All right, Uthgard, go take care of the rest of the dungeon. And she'll be like, how? With pleasure. And the joke here is she also steps on the pressure plate. She also steps on the pressure plate and gets fucking demolished. Based off of real occurrences. I'll tell you what, we'll just redraw the pressure plate scene a little bit more efficiently this time. Lo yatata, lo yatata. And then this time it'll be coming from this way. The foot. La futa. Does she have toes? She would not have toes. She's not barefoot. She has like weird princely boots. Nope, that's a stream. She has like little pointy toed boots. She got that steel armor. She got that steel armor on her. It's not going to be pitch black in the actual animation, but see, the question is like, when is the player character going to be saying this? That's one of the things I've had trouble with, is like figuring out spacing of like talking. It'll be like, yoo-hoo, here boy, and then it, pressure plate, gate sounds, rattling of bones, pop, yapping. I the more I draw, the more my drawings grow on me, and it's like I don't even want to change them. I just like them being their little broken self, even if they're not the highest of quality. That's one of the problems I have with animating, is that like I'll have like a storyboard that I really like, and like I'll have like a frame that I really enjoy how I drew it, and then I'll try and convert that into the tablet. But then the tablet, because it's like when you're working with one of these pens as opposed to one of these pens are like glidey, and like you can't feel the texture of the paper or whatever. And it makes it much harder to get something that like looks sharp and nice. Yeah, she'll be like, "What the hell, my dude?" Then my dude will be like, "Go clear da dungeon." And she'll be like, "Ha, with pleasure." With pressure. And then step on the pressure plate. And I'm kind of tempted, I could animate like a bit, or I could just like record a little segment of the game with Uthgerd in that fucking, you know, that Skyrim position where like you got a companion who can't die, or like you have an NPC who can't die, so they fall over and they're kind of like Yamcha, you know, they're kind of just in that pit. Let me show you the Yamcha pit. Yamcha pose. Yeah. It's tempting. It's tempting. You can't see it, but I'm massaging my chin. I'm perplexed. Hmm. I think I can reuse this shot, but like with Uthgerd in the background or whatever. Oh, running out of space, running out of space. You see, this is what I mean. And you get 9 shots, and all of a sudden, it's like, what the fuck what do I do from here? That's fine. We can just use the next page. It's fine. Who cares? It's paper. It's not like it's going anywhere. There we go. We can even draw it a little bit bigger. So I've already drawn this like 5 times, so I'm just gonna really roughly get the idea going. It'll be like Uthgerd. What's the back of a dwarven helmet look like? Dwarven helmet, Skyrim. Am I crooked? Oh no, it's crooked. Why didn't you guys tell me it was crooked, y'all? Let me get my hair out of the way. God, these loose hairs. No, it's horrible. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're gonna take a second. We're gonna recalculate. Put it back on the headset. Oh, that's even worse. There you go. Stare straight down my nose. What's going on here? Come on. Come on, you've done this before. I got it in the perfect spot. I got it in the perfect spot earlier. Oh Jesus. Now it's just falling down. We can do this, boys. I believe in us. It's really hard to not get like my hair in the shot though. That works. That works. If you like this type of stream, let me know by the way. I might get like a nicer camera and refine this process a little bit. I'm kind of proud of this idea, a little first person art stream. I need a GoPro, that's what I need. This is kind of like a GoPro. It's my webcam that I just attached to my headset. Very, very badly. Anyways, I need to see the back of a dwarven helm. What's a fella gotta do around here to see the back of a dwarven helmet? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's all focused on the front. They're like, ooh, the front, ooh, the front. All right, I figure I can figure out what it looks like. It's kind of like a bell and like a little. Ooh, ooh, I'm kind of cooking. Ooh, yeah. Let's see, anything else? Like some lines. Help really sell the 3D ness of this. What's going on? Okay, it goes like Hold up. This is confusing me. Okay, there we go. That's kind of like a good view of the back of the head. Okay, so there's like a neck area, a little like neck area, and that leads into the beard thing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like headpiece scoops around like that. And of course, gotta have the gate swinging upon. And now we just gotta decide what the last shot's gonna look like, basically. I'm tempted to just do a Yamcha shot, because I think that'd be funny. But do I wanna try and draw Uthgerd in perspective in a Yamcha shot? It would be funny. I can't deny it would be funny. Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard. It's mostly just like a body, mostly just like a little bit of armor drawing. What's the hold up? Let me find the Skyrim downed pose. Don't show me gross shit. Okay, good. Skyrim. What's a way to describe this? Low HP pose. Come on. We're doing the Yamcha pose. I do not have the time nor the energy. These childish games shall be a Yamcha pose. But how would the Yamcha pose work? I think it should just be like this. The idea is that like it swings so hard that it like shoots her into the wall behind her. You know what I mean? So she's not laying on the ground. She's smashed into a wall. Yamcha pose. Porfa. Like a little. Never drawn a Yamcha pose before. So here's the moment of truth where we check our draftsman skills. Kind of just a big meatball. That's not Uthgerd. Well, Uthgerd is a big meatball, but like a buff kind of meatball, not a on top of spaghetti type of meatball. A la covered in a cheese. I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. What is ugh? I gotta draw the dwarven helmet. Ugh. It's got like a little crest. Yeah. It's like, oh, what the hell? There's like the arm goes over down this way. have like some cracks to indicate that a drug dealer was around here. And by that I mean we'll have some cracks to indicate that there was a forceful impact. And these are just like the cubby holes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So, from the top, got some legs stepping out. The Draugr is like, whoa, what the hell? He's getting called over, steps on the pressure plate. It reacts, he goes flying, pops a bottle, haha, never gets old. What the fuck you doing? And then she gets sent over. She steps on the pressure plate, gets her shit rocked. And I think we'll have like one last shot. Maybe? Let me think. Let me think. Use the funny part of my brain here. I kind of like the idea of her like, oh, but there's so many shots already. Oh, but the jokes are so good. This has become a thinking stream. The thinker man's stream. I might just end it there. Nah, we'll do like one more shot. Maybe two more shots. We'll do like one where it's the guy drinking his well-earned honey brew mead. He'll be drinking it like it's a commercial. Label out. And then while he's taking his sips, while he's going Uthgard could be like, I need a health potion. And then he'll put down the bottle really quickly and he'll be like, the fuck? I spent all our money on honeymoon mead. I like that. Hmm. Just trying to figure out the writing for that, honestly. Trying to figure out a good delivery. She'll be like, I need a potion. In like a weak voice. That's what that little scribble right there is for. It's to be like, oh, I'm so weak. Because her voice is like wavering or whatever. Ooh, we could do a cutaway. We could do a little cutaway where it'll be like, whack, knocked away, drinking the thing, I need a potion. And then it'll skip to like 6 months earlier. Not 6 months earlier, like, 12 hours earlier. Or it'll be like, potions or honey brew ale. Thinking stream. Yeah, I don't think we'll do the cutaway. I think we'll just do him. He like takes the bottle down. He explains it. how do you like gesture that? Like yeah, 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 yeah. Maybe like I explain this. How high is that hand? It's like almost eye level. A little bit out of camera. Doesn't feel like the best shot for this. You know what? Instead of it being like him, I could just make it the Uthgerd shot, like this. La la, all this and this and this and this and this and this goes here, and this goes here, and this goes here, and the blah blah blah, and then there's a hand that goes up here, and then there's a hand that goes out here, and he's like la la la, and then all lines and all these pretty little lines. But then she'll be like, I need a potion, and then as he's explaining it, he'll place down a little honey brew ale. Like, I need a potion. I need a potion. Should be like, I'm scared. I spent everything on the mead. Were you not paying attention? Hmm. Debate. I feel like there's a better delivery here. thinking stream. I spent our savings. Our savings. Uthgard, I sent all our savings on the mead. Were you not paying attention? I don't know. How's that delivery? Chat, how do you feel about that delivery? Hmm. Hmm. Alrighty. Hold up. There's a better joke. It's not a perfect joke, but there's a better joke. I would never waste our precious mead money on something so something so expensive, something so pointless, something so temporary. A flower by any name would smell as sweet or something. Wasteful. I would never waste our precious mead money on something so wasteful. I would never spend our precious mead money on something so wasteful. And then that's a good point to be like, the end. I like that. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, one more roll through for the fans at home. Step, step, zombie face. Yoo-hoo, hereby. Pressure plate. The thwack. The psh. Ha ha, never gets old. What are you doing? I could clear this whole dungeon myself. Why are you being so, like, dumb or whatever? Alright, Uthgard, fine. Go clear out the whole dungeon. Uthgard takes one step on the pressure plate. Flicks around, flips her into a wall. Psh. Like, I need a tiny potion. And then cut back to the wall scene. Like, Uthgard, I would never spend our precious mead money on something so wasteful. All right. Or I could finish it off by being like, here, eat 300 fucking carrots. That's I like that. I kind of like that. Here. With good, I would never spend our precious mead money on something so wasteful. Here, take 200 cheese wheels. 200 cheese wheels. And then these will be the cheese wheels. Perfect. I like it. I like it. I can't say I love it, but I can say I like it. All right. And I think that encapsulates the idea. Hold up, hold up. We can refine this dialogue a little. You're the reason I drink. You know that? Know that. Yeah. All right. You're the reason I drank, Uthgard. You know that? I need a potion. Uthgard, I would never spend our precious mead money on something so wasteful. Here, eat 200 cheese wheels. I like that. That is definitely a story. And you know what? How many shots of this? Like 12? 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 shots. Not even. Because you got this shot being reused. You got this shot being reused. So that's like 12, 11, and then this shot being reused. So 10. 10 shots total. That's good. That's a good little storyboard. Alrighty. Let me see. Am I going to stop streaming now? Because this is a whole lot of stuff. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna stop streaming, and this will be like the storyboarding stream. Because we've been working for like an hour and a half. Take a little break, and then I'll come back with the actual drawing and animation process, and I'll be able to do that a little bit more digitally. And you won't have the cool FPS artist perspective. All right, I like that. This has been a very nice little stream. I actually got myself to like work and get a consolidated idea out there. I tend to just doodle and scribble and run myself in circles. This is good. This is good. Alrighty. I'll be back when I'm back. Bye bye.